we finally are back to normal.
And what a journey it has been as a Plattsmouth business goes from fire to encased in ice to recovery from the damage to reopened. You could say bling is in. A Plattsmouth jewelry store is back open. Good evening, I'm Craig DeGrelli.
And I'm Jennifer Griswold. The store is no longer in its temporary location. It's now back on historic Main Street. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Lindsay Thies looks at what it took to make this possible with a story you'll see only on 3. Lindsay?
Jen, what a difference 6.5 months can make. In that time, the owners of Main Street Jewelers have been through a major fire, another electrical fire. They moved from their 4,000 square foot location to 400 square feet, and now they're back into that building that burned and are ready for business. That sweet ringing is music to the coddle's ears after the scream of sirens.
Your stomach and your heart just sink because there's nothing you can do.
January 2nd, flames ripped through historic downtown Plattsmouth, destroying 4 businesses and an apartment, including the Coddle's jewelry store. Russ watched the flames and wouldn't give up.
But we also had a commitment to our gals that work with us, to our town. We have heirloom type jewelry here. People that have rings that were grandmas or great grandmas. And the other fact is, who's going to hire an old guy like me?
Going from charred to customer ready wasn't easy, though. For months, they worked out of a small store. Even their dog Trigger was cramped. Their building had smoke damage and holes in the ceiling, warped floors, and was encased in ice.
Watch your step here. Don't go straight off.
And then there was the 4 feet of water in the basement.
I don't know if you can really tell, but it was be right in here where the water level was. So it was this deep. We were all swimming in here for a while.
There are still signs of what happened. 2 jewelry counters remain upside down from their washed away state. There's a smell drying out and a couple of items covered in soot. This evening, the finishing touches are happening. Crews work on demoing part of what was a shared wall that will now be capped and turned into an outside wall. This family hopes the rebuilding ends soon. They've kept the old counter, but fixed it up a bit. And there's even a nook for Trigger.
It was a loss for the town, and so we're glad to be back.
Now, a couple of things couldn't stay the same. You see that there's that plot of land where the bar used to be next to the jewelry store. The Coddles also got rid of the floral part of their business. They've soft opened and will have a grand opening next month. Live in the studio, Lindsay Thies, KMTV Action 3 News.
Great to see them moving forward. Thanks, Lindsay.